All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Thursday, April 25th. 3 game slate. We're going to get in and get out. We got Jalen Brunson up top, 9.4. His shooting hasn't been the greatest, but he's going to have to keep shooting if the Knicks are going to beat Philly in Philly. Um, he's not he's not my favorite spend up on this slate. Obviously, we got LA and Denver, so he's definitely not my favorite spend up, but he's absolutely in play. I don't expect him to have 3, 4 straight bad shooting games. He's taking over 25 shots, and that's what you're looking for. So for that reason alone, I have no problem going right back to him. Because look at the volume of what he's shooting, and he's having bad games and putting up over 40 fantasy points. He's absolutely in play. Donovan Mitchell's in play. The pace. The pace is just Orlando's pace is just crazy to me. 36 minutes, 42 and a half fantasy points both games. Um, I'm pretty sure this is a sweep, but the problem I'm having with Donovan Mitchell is that he does not have to go crazy for them to win, and plus Orlando they can't even handle the bigs. They're getting off. Mobley just had a down game. I expect him to have a bounce back game. So it's like you don't really need Donovan Mitchell at 8.6K. 42 fantasy points is great, but you want to spend all your salary on Donovan Mitchell when you got Brunson, Maxey, Embiid, AD, LeBron. You get the point. Jamal Murray is always in play. Laker killer. Self-explanatory. Tyrese Maxey's a little bit too cheap. He's been playing lately. Last 2 games, anything outside the playoffs don't count. 26 and 22 shots with a hobbled Embiid on the court at 7,900. I'll take it. Fire up, Maxey. Garland's okay, nothing spectacular. Russell, if the Lakers are gonna win, they do need Russell to play well. So if you have a game script where the Lakers win, Russell's absolutely in play for you. Reeves is put up 25 and 19, trending down. Don't need that type of negativity in my life. Plus he's got Gates. I'm not too sure. I don't remember if KCP's guarding him from time to time, but I would have to rewatch that. Did I even watch that game? I would have to watch that game before I even roster Reeves to see the defensive matchups. But I'm pretty sure that KCP should be on Russell. Um, Jalen Suggs, I'm not interested in. Levert, I'm not interested in. Lowry and McBride for value if you're desperate. Cole Anthony's not getting enough minutes. The rest of these guys are unplayable. Let's go to shooting guard. DiVincenzo's in play. He's gonna have to play well if the Knicks are gonna win. Like I said, with Reeves, I gotta watch the last game to see the defensive matchups. Because if he's got KCP on him, then I don't need to be playing Reeves. Um, Struce, not really interested in Struce. I actually kind of rather play KCP because he gets you some steals and some blocks. The only thing with KCP is that he doesn't shoot like that, and if Jokic and Murray are going off, he's not going to get those shots. See, last game he only got 7 shots. That's the problem. Struce can absolutely go off, but I don't know if I want to spend 54 on him. Levert's been playing how many minutes? 20 and 25, which is not bad. Still not producing. What you need if you want to be playing Levert is you're looking for a blowout. But even in a blowout, Cleveland still plays their starting lineup. Um, for a long time, so it may not even matter. Gary Harris finally had a decent game. This is probably the best Gary Harris game I've ever seen. 28 fantasy points. He does not do this. Last 5 games, 18, 7, 8, and then 28, 8, 30, 5, 24, 12, 6, 3, 13, 10, 22, 7, 7, 15, 21, 25, 14. No thank you, buddy. But at the end of the day, it's not his job to score. His job is just to play defense. So you can't expect him to put up crazy fantasy points. Look, it's nothing personal. I just can't play you in my fantasy sports lineup. That's all. Real life, like, as far as real life ball, great. You're a good defender, but nah, I can't put you in my fantasy on my fantasy team. That's all. All right, let's go to small forward. Braun, 9.5K. Listen, what I told y'all about LeBron if he's healthy. If LeBron is healthy, you're gonna get a master class. Now he's, as far as I know, he's still healthy. Plus his back is against the wall. Last 4 games, 81, 57, 48, and 64. He's doing this on 20 shots or less. Plus you're getting the rebounds and the assists, the blocks, and the steals every single game. He's kind of too cheap. Actually, I'm locking him in. He's a must play. He's a lock for me, and I don't ever use those type of words. He's a lock. Don't let the media fool you when they laugh at him and laugh at the Lakers and always ridicule it, and using the Lakers for engagement. Don't let that fool you. He's been smashing, and that's all you care about. You care about fantasy. He's been smashing for fantasy. Locking LeBron James. Let's go about our day. Josh Hart. Josh Hart is the new OG. OG's banned from my lineups. I'm sorry. My loyalty to OG's gone out the window. Maybe he's still hurt. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have time to figure out what's going on with OG because these lineups ain't going to wait for emotion. Josh Hart's producing. OG's not. Josh Hart's my new main man. You feel me? Fire up Josh Hart. Let's just look at the last 2 games because that's all that matters. 45 and 54. So you know what's happening in this series. Josh Hart's being relied on to be the second best player on the team, and he's not priced as the second best player on the team, especially in a game where he's going to play 40 plus minutes. LeBron James and Josh Hart are 2 locks for me. Easy. You never see a slate where my first 2 plays are that easy. LeBron James, Josh Hart are going in my lineup. I don't give a shit who I put around it. That's how underpriced these guys are. Franz Wagner, you can get him out of here. He's in the player pool, but I'm not really interested. Michael Porter's in play, absolutely. Tobias Harris needs to get back the money that they're paying him because he's not even better than me. He's a disgrace. Kelly Oubre's in play. Let me just see what he did last game. 20 fantasy points. 20 fantasy points is not good, obviously. 30 fantasy points is not great either. Not at 6K. If you're 5,900 and you give me 30 fantasy points, get out your calculators. That's barely 5 times value. We in the playoffs. We in the second round of the playoffs. Your best player is hobbled. And all you can give me is 30 fantasy points. That's not good. Anyways. Tobias Harris is in the player pool, but he wouldn't be in my main lineup. If he was my last, I think I probably prefer Kelly Oubre. 39 minutes, 26 fantasy points, 26 minutes, 16 fantasy points. Now, what I don't like is the shots. What I do not like is the shots. Now, Tobias does every once in a blue have a good game. But if my last man in, and I have 5,800, I'll play Tobias because I don't like Kelly Oubre shots. If I had less than 5,800 and I had to play Kelly Oubre, I'd probably play OG because I don't like 7 shots. At least OG's taking more than 7 shots, and he got some steals and some blocks upside. So OG's in play. I'm just not loyal to him like I used to be. I'm not really interested in Kelly Oubre. I don't like the shots. Tobias Harris if I'm desperate. Hachimura I'm not interested in. Buddy Hield is dead to me. The rest of these guys you can't really play. I know some of y'all be wanting to like care about these scrubs. The thing is, I don't play like that. Like my lineup is, I'm gonna have my lineup to the point where I don't need to play one of these scrubs. If somebody got to come out, then somebody has to come out. But my lineups are balanced. Like LeBron, if I play LeBron at 95, um, and then I play Josh Hart, everything after that is gonna be balanced. It's not gonna be stars and scrubsy. I'm not doing that. All right. Before we go to power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you need help with lineups, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups, check out the Patreon link in the description. We have NBA, MLB, MMA, PGA. We're playing everything. We have different sports, different slates, different tiers. So if there's something that piques your interest, then you can tap in so we can cash out. We do have channel memberships open, silver and gold packages. Silver and gold memberships do get you lineups also, and super chats are open. All right, let's go to power forward. Banchero, I'm not interested in. Poor Banchero has to go up against Josh Allen and Mobley. Nah, I'm good. He's a fade. He's not even in my lineup. He's not even in my player pool. I expect Mobley to have a bounce back game. I really do. If there's a way for me to safely get Mobley in my lineup with LeBron and Hart, I will. It might be a little bit tough, but if there's a way for me to get Mobley in that same lineup, I absolutely will. Yeah, I don't think like I'm thinking like maybe I'll play Mobley instead of Hart, but I don't think you could really go on this slate without Josh Hart. He's playing too many minutes and he's actually do too many things, and his role is increased right before our eyes, and he's too cheap. Aaron Gordon's in play. Jonathan Isaac, don't get me started, please. Please don't get me started on Jonathan Isaac. Like, this is what I've been talking about. Your starting center, first game he played 29 minutes. Cool, no problem. He did what he was supposed to do. The next game, you're just taking him out. Like, how can he get a rhythm? 1 for 7. Like, you take him out. You take him out, then your team gets smacked. You don't even put him back in. You leave Wendell Carter. What is a Wendell Carter? The Bulls didn't even want him. The Bulls traded him for a bag of Doritos and a canister of gummy bears. You got Jonathan Isaac out there trying to make something, trying to do something with himself, and then you bench him for Wendell Carter. Yeah. And Mo Wagner. Okay. This guy's giving you 3 blocks a game. Some type of defense out there. I'm not an Orlando fan. I'm not playing no one from Orlando. My point is, we can't rely on Jonathan Isaac because he might get pulled for no reason. So that's that. There's that. Jonathan Isaac, I can't do it because if you play him at 4,800 and he only plays 20 minutes, your lineup is cooked. So I can't play him. Unfortunately, I want to, but I can't. Or because the same way we can see membership, the same way we can see ownership is the same way. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole because I think y'all know exactly where I'm about to go. I'm not going there. I'm just gonna say, if for some reason Jonathan Isaac is low owned, all of a sudden he might just play a lot of minutes. But I'm not going there. You guys put 2 and 2 together. Batum, I know Batum has been playing more minutes lately, but I can't trust him either. 26 and 33 minutes, 9 and 14 fantasy points. I will get us absolutely nowhere quick. Bogdanovich, I know he played a few minutes. I can't trust him either. 25 minutes the first game, 12. Like, I don't. What are we doing? What are we doing with these people minutes? Anyway. Wait, somebody was in foul trouble, right? I know OG was in foul trouble that first game. I do remember that. Whatever. I'm not playing Bogdanovich. Yo, this slate is like walking. It's like walking through a desert that has landmines all over it because there's so many players that you could play that could just ruin your ticket by halftime. Who else is here? I'm not touching nobody else here. Jokic 11-5, self-explanatory. Embiid 10-4. He will play. 52 and 59 fantasy points for a hobbled guy, and we all know that if he was healthy, that would be 82 and 89 fantasy points. So we're absolutely being deprived right now. But he's a big guy and he's always hurt. At least he's trying, because most of these centers they wouldn't even play. You see Gafford gets a paper cut, he runs to the back. Jonte Porter used to do that too. Used to get hit and run to the back. Oh, my back hurt. Remember that? But we're not gonna talk about that either. I'm not trying to say anything. You feel me? Anthony Davis has been trying to be tough. He's trying 9.8K. Let me tell y'all something. Like I said, along with LeBron, AD's been sensational, but you won't know that watching the media. 67, 52, 46, 65, and 52. Last 5 games. Last 2 games that actually count. 65 and 52 fantasy points. But they drag these guys in the media, right? But Durant and Booker are what? Kings? Come on. Listen, I don't care. All I care is that you win money in my contest. But if you're really not tapped in on your own and making your own decisions, the media will really have you fooled. I didn't see nobody drag. I seen a few people mentioning Booker and Durant, but I'm not really seeing it the same way I see it after the LA loss. You know what I'm saying? Like let's get the same energy, because Booker, Beal, and Durant, they're getting smoked by Jaden McDaniels and Anthony Edwards. 2 guys are smoking. 2 guys are killing them. You got Jaden McDaniels out there looking like Dwayne Wade. Crazy. They're gonna get swept too. They ain't got no answers. Let's get back to the program. Jared Allen, sensational against Orlando. Orlando really got nothing. There's nothing they could really do. That's why I don't understand why they don't just keep Jonathan Isaac in. At least he got a little bit of length. Like, what's Wendell Carter supposed to do with a Jared Allen and a Mobley? I need somebody in the comments to explain to me what Wendell Carter is supposed to do with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, please, because I don't know. Hartenstein didn't play 5-3. I might probably use Hartenstein for my value to make my monster lineup that I'm dreaming about right now. Mitchell Robinson, we definitely got hit with the okie doke because we thought he was going to get the brunt of the minutes, but they went right back to the norm. 30 minutes that first game, boom, back to 18. I'm telling you, a lot of these centers, there's a lot of stuff. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Wendell Carter, man of the hour, $4,200. I don't know how many minutes he's supposed to play, to be honest with you. Well, less than 20, as we could see here. 15 and 18 last 2 games. Well, I guess the coach feels the same way as me. Like, what's he supposed to do? What does he bring to the table against the Cavs? Just liability. You feel me? I would like to say Jackson Hayes should be in play, but that's not happening right now. They should probably start Jackson Hayes and send Rui to the bench, but that's just me talking, and I'm a nobody. I think that's about it. I think I got my point across. Listen, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully this video helps you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups. Super chats are open. Channel memberships are open. Silver and gold get you lineups also. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video on a 3-game slate. I appreciate you guys watching the video on a 2-game slate. You guys are amazing. And I'm gonna go on and get out of here and do something on myself. Feel me? Well, that sounded crazy. Pause. do something constructive. All right, I'm out of here. Talk to you later. Ciao.